Hey guys, I want to talk to you today about Psyops. You are not going to see any video edits. You are not going to see any professional editing, camera work, audio work, or anything else. You see, usually when I do a video like this, I've been motivated to do it because some controlled asset or government puppet has just done something really stupid, and I see that as an opportunity to springboard off of and to do a video helping people think about things. And the problem with that is if you don't fully intimately understand the purpose of the narrative, you can become a part of it on accident. That's what makes a good psyop. So be it Jocko Willink or Black Rifle Coffee, Tim Kennedy, who's the dude who just beat his wife, Fieldcraft survival guy, Mike Glover. All of these guys, they all give good talking points, but generally if you talk about them, people don't have the insight to understand that the government will burn their own assets to prop somebody else, like say John Lovell, up. The type of people that they usually look for are the type of people who will step on their own feet in less than 10 years, and they've got to have some replacements on standby to go in there and replace them. So I didn't really want to be a part of that. I try to actually avoid these kinds of videos, but to get back to the video quality, it is a red flag if your favorite YouTuber has some absolutely fantastic production quality. Trust me, I know intimately that they've got editing teams, editing guys, camera guys. They've got story writers or CIA partners in the case of Black Scout Survival. They've got all of these assets to make the videos look really good because that's what gets you, the well-meaning regular person, to pay attention. So instead of going into anything specific, what I want to do today is I want to talk to you about how to think. I want to talk to you about how to look at this. Now, really quick, to remain objective on this YouTube channel, instead of just getting on board with some drop shipping company or really pushing affiliates or anything like that I think can have a negative effect on objectivity, I primarily advertise myself and my brand, Exodus Knife and Tool. My knives are made in the USA, and we have a no questions asked lifetime guarantee. And that helps me be able to afford to take the time to come out here and talk to you. I've got links and crap like that in the description box below. Now, the reason that this video is going to be relatively easy for me, and what we're going to talk about is the term woke, is psyops and propaganda in the U.S. have been moving so rapidly that using people's own memory, I can give you an example of how this works and why the narrative and the story is so incredibly powerful. So we're going to do a little bit of etymology and the term woke. When I say woke, chances are you think of liberals, commies, purple-haired women, whatever the case may be. That's probably, generally speaking, what you think of. If you remember, the term woke originally came from the Black Hebrew Roots movement, I would say about 5 years ago. I was honestly very excited about this movement and to see what these people were doing and accomplishing. You had Black Hebrew Roots members who believed that they were one of the tribes of Israel, and they believed that they were kings and queens and began referring to each other as kings and queens. They believed that Jesus is black. And through this lens, these black Americans, the term African American is ignorant. They're black Americans, or American blacks most appropriately. If you're black, you are an American first, and then you are a black. then you are black. And if you can look at the world that way, you can get past a lot of the psyops that are aimed at you. But what this did for a segment I saw it catching on like wildfire of the American black community was people were opening their eyes to the corruption in the government and how the liberal, white, if you will, evil government institutions and social programs were taking advantage of the American black community and destroying the American black family. And so they would go on podcasts and have heated discussions. And when it comes to government, I don't believe their theology. And I think that there's a lot of problems with their theology. I am friends with one of these guys. And I still am friends with him, but I disagree with him on a lot of points. But when it came to politics, these dudes were killing it. They were destroying the American black narrative. And this was incredibly dangerous for your government, for the republic in which it stands. And so very quickly, what you saw was the media, who works directly for this government, by the way, start to use the term woke regularly, but incorrectly. So you see, people have incredibly short memories. And mainstream media can change our language in only about a year. It's absolutely amazing. James Yeager used to say words have meaning, and he would be very particular about the definition of a lot of different words and phrases for this reason. He hated the term, by the way, breakfast for dinner, so I liked using the term. It's a term that I am fond of. But in about a year, Psyops in America can reprogram your mind and make a term mean the opposite of what it is. And people's memories are so short that it just goes smooth as butter. And I find myself using the term woke in modern contexts so that I can more easily have a discussion with regular people, but in doing that, I myself support and empower the narrative. Another good term for this, if you will give me just a second, what are the conservatives so afraid of now with boycotting? It used to be called voting with your wallet, an incredibly conservative method of dealing with evil. Was when a corporation came out and was actively promoting and funding an agenda or belief that you strongly disagreed with. You didn't need to go out and have rallies or get all silly. You simply vote with your wallet. You stop buying from them, and you tell other people why you stop buying from them. I'm so mad right now that I can't remember this term. The first person to go in the comments section and write the term, the modern psyop narrative term that I am thinking about, will get pinned, and I will love your comment. We have conservatives who believe in the absolute opposite of what the liberals and commies over at Black Rifle Coffee support, or Daniel Defense, or any other number of these businesses, or they'll say they believe in the exact opposite. But then when the rubber hits the road, they still like these companies, they will still buy them, and they will make a bunch of excuses. Of course, the reality is they don't actually believe in the things that they say that they believe in, but they want to sound like they do, and they want to have an excuse. Psyops are most effective when they work on a person's hopes or fears. And it is also very effective to work on a person's self-image. So if you are traditionally conservative, if you are socially conservative, but on the inside you're a bleeding little communist, it is empowering for the narrative to supply you with excuses to be a bleeding heart little communist and still come out feeling like you have not betrayed your core principles. So what I want you to think about, I want you to think about your language. I want you to think about tracking the history of terms, and I want you to think about how Psyops can be used to program how you think using language. And this is the true meaning behind the pen is mightier than the sword. It's not just about the ability to get a message out. It's not just about an ability to tell the truth. It's about the ability to manipulate and change fundamentally what people believe and to control their actions using those changes in that programming. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. This is hopefully was a quick enough and to the point enough video. I was really concerned about making this video too long or too drawn out or too off topic. I'm certain that I still did do those things, but hopefully it was short enough. Share this video with the people in your life who need it, because if you have turned the switch on in your brain, you, I guarantee, are still surrounded by people who have not. But anyways, check out the description box below. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. And guys, I work hard to respond to comments in the comment section. So let me know what you think, and you'll probably get a reply. I hope that you have a blessed day.